Let's not confuse prophecy with guesswork. Because people don't mind to call themselves prophets just because they are experts in calculating the odds. You know, if a guy carries a lunchbox in an ice cream tub, there is a high chance that this guy is not married. So don't come with those prophecies. The biggest customer of Tupperware is women. And a married woman will not allow her husband to go to work carrying a lunchbox in an ice cream tub because that will reflect negatively on her. It says a lot about her. She will make sure that your container is Tupperware because single women at your work will see that weakness and start bringing the husband scuffed in Tupperware, nice food, if the woman is too relaxed. And women know the tactics of other women. That's why they will never allow you to carry a lunchbox in an ice cream tub. So don't come with those prophecies. Try something else. You know, if you see a man carrying his work files in a plastic, there is a high chance that this man is not married because women pay attention to such details. She will either force you to buy a laptop bag or she will buy it herself because that thing will reflect negatively on her. It says a lot about her. You know, I'm saying these things because there are many false prophets out there. We once went to Joburg with my friend. You know, on the way, some guy just comes from nowhere, Ditlevasa Josie. False prophets from Joburg just comes from nowhere, finds us on the way, and he says to my friend, this man has a lot of money, pointing my friend. At that time, my friend is unemployed and desperately looking for a job. And I am the one who is sponsoring the trip. And when my friend told that guy, no, I don't have money, you are lying. This guy now sees that we are surprised by the prophecy. He says to my friend, the reason you don't have the money that I see on you, it is because you once went to a wedding. Now the prophecy is changing because he can see that we are surprised and we don't know what he's talking about. He says, it's because you once went to a wedding. Now tell me, who in South Africa has not been to a wedding? What are the chances? What are the chances? All right, my friend says, yes, I once went to a wedding. And this guy says, they made you eat a red cow. The people that you were sitting with, they planned together and they made you eat a red cow. That's why you don't have the money that I see on you. In actual fact, you are a very, very, very rich person. He was even holding his head and he was telling my friend, you must come and consult so that I can help you. You know, when I started to see that scam, I quoted Zechariah 13 from the top of my head. I said, God will open a fountain. And if there is someone who still prophesies in that fountain, his mother and father must stone that person to death. You know, when I said that prophecy, that verse, that guy jumped and he said, hey, bishop. And I told him, you are saying I'm a bishop because I am quoting a verse from the top of my head. We are living in a time where a fountain has been opened. Don't come here with your prophecies. We are living in love. Where there are prophecies, they will cease. Where there are tongues, they will be stilled. Not with us. You know, this guy said to my friend, hey, I know you will not come because Bishop will not allow you to come. And then we passed that guy like that. Don't come with those prophecies to us. We are in that fountain. Welcome to my church, where the blind receive sight and the deaf start to hear. You know, some other woman sent me a text on WhatsApp. And she wanted to know if I can come and prophesy about her life. And I told her, I am not a prophet. Tell me your problem and I will remove your problem because we are operating in love. You know, if a person can come and prophesy that tomorrow you will die and you come to me, I am going to pray for you and that prophecy will be false. Because now we are living in love. Love always hopes. Love never keeps a record of wrong. So don't come with those prophecies to us. We are living in the fountain. You know, when Jesus Christ was talking to Nathaniel and Philip. When he saw Nathaniel, he said to Nathaniel, "This is a true Israelite, in whom there is no falsehood." Nathaniel said to Jesus, "How do you know me?" He said, "I saw you while you were sitting under the tree before Philip called you." You know, this thing is so accurate. Jesus was not with them. And at that time, there was no WhatsApp that Philip could tell Jesus that I am coming with Nathaniel. I found him sitting under the tree. Nathaniel said, "You are the Son of God," because who can see him while he's under the shelter of the Most High? Only the Son of God can see him when he is there. That's why he could say, "You are the Son of God." When Jesus Christ was prophesying the Samaritan woman, he said to her, "Go call your husband." She said, "I have no husband." He said, "You are right when you say you have no husband, because you have had 5 husbands. 5 husbands. And the one you are staying with now is a fat and a sad." That is so accurate. It's not guesswork. What are the chances that someone has had 5 husbands and now she is with a fat and a sad? What are the chances? Do you know people like that in your life? But don't come and say you are married, because it can apply to anyone. There are 2 chances to this thing. I want to show you from the book of Samuel, 1 Samuel chapter 9, verse 17 to 19. When King Saul lost his father's donkeys, and they didn't know where to find them, and they were afraid that their father will be angry because they lost these donkeys. And his friend said to him, "There is a man, a seer. Let us go and look for a seer who can help us find the donkeys." When they got to Samuel, 1 Samuel chapter 9, verse 17 to 19, when Samuel caught sight of Saul, the Lord said to him, "This is the man I spoke to you about. He will govern my people." When Samuel saw Saul, God spoke to him. He's not doing guesswork. He's hearing the voice of God. Saul approached Samuel in the gateway and asked, "Would you please tell me where the seer's house is?" "I am the seer," Samuel replied. "Go up ahead of me to the high place, for today you are to eat with me. And in the morning I will send you on your way and will tell you all that is in your heart." I will tell you all that is in your heart. You are not going to tell me what you are looking for. As for the donkeys you lost 3 days ago, do not worry about them. They have been found. As for the donkeys you lost 3 days ago, do not worry about them. There is no need for Saul to question if this guy can see or not. Because this guy is not asking him, he is telling him the problem that he is coming with. He is not prophesying that in his fridge there is an onion. He is not prophesying that in his house there is a tomato. He is helping him with the problem that he is coming with. So let's not confuse prophecy with guesswork. You know, prophecy from the Lord is accurate and straight. We cannot prophesy something that can apply to everyone, as if we are reading star signs. You know, a star sign, they will say you are a Leo. In 2026, you are going to have good luck. How many Leos are there? How many Leos are there? Is it possible that it can apply to all the Leos on earth? That is guesswork. So let's not confuse prophecy with guesswork. Stop with that thing. Khotso aibelele na.